Hey, Matt Selhorst again, head profits coach at Boat Dealer Profits, author of the book Marine Marketing Strategies. Hey, thanks for checking out the last 3 videos. Hopefully you got a lot of great content that you're putting to use. We talked about the video donut, we talked about shooting the content, and we talked about how to get found. Also in the last video, I mentioned that I had a resource that was coming available, and I wanted to tell you a little bit more about that. It's called the Ninja Video Marketing System. The Ninja Video Marketing System to be exact. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what is all involved. So we went through the process. I gave you the information that you can go out and you can figure it out on your own. Just like anything, there's a lot of complexities, there's a lot of nuances, and there's a lot of mistakes that you can make along the way that unfortunately for me I've made them, fortunately for you I've made them. And I'm here to offer to be your personal coach, to be your professor, to become a video marketing ninja. And if you look here on the donut, we talked about the donut having an intro and setting a tone for the relationship, and the outro was a thank you and your unique selling points, having a call to action. But there's also some other stuff that is a little bit more technical. The bottom third, how to boost up the calls and get even more response, and being authentic, the authenticity. And that's an area where it's really difficult to teach that in this environment. And that's why I've set up with the Ninja Video Marketing System some one-on-one time where we're going to work together on your specific boat business and come up with your unique selling points, make sure that you're authentic, come up with some strategies on how to make that intro and outro, that donut, as powerful as possible. I'm also going to offer some technical services. You'll be shooting the video, but I'm going to be adding some video enhancements so that you don't have to worry about any of that. But there are some certain things that a professional look to it in that donut segment can really help in a lot of markets. And that's something that I'm going to offer in that Ninja Video Marketing System to go along with the other detailed information. In the content, we talked about the video boat walk around, but there's some other things that you can do with the video. You can also increase ordered boats by using these videos. If you're a dealer that doesn't have a ton of inventory, and if you could just order some more boats, that would really make a big impact on your business. There's a special strategy that I didn't have time to cover. One, it doesn't relate to everybody, but it's going to be in that Ninja Video Marketing System. The other is used and broker boats. There are some really specific things that you can do when you're dealing with used and broker boats that are going to help you sell those for higher amounts. One is, if it's a broker boat, it's going to make your client happy, make you a little bit more money. If it's a used boat, it's going to build your margins up significantly. And there's some really simple and basic things that I'm going to cover. And again, that's going to be one-on-one based on the types of products that you offer, the types of boats you offer. I'm going to teach you in that content series how to let others sell for you. It's one of the most powerful tools that I've ever come across outside of this video, and it's actually getting your client testimonials on video. And I've got a really simple system that is going to allow you to get 10, 15, 20 of those in your marketing mix so that you can use those in your video marketing system. And it's really helpful in those autoresponders and some of those other things that we'll be talking about next. But it's very, very powerful. And again, it's a margin building technique. It's a conversion increasing technique that it's very, I'm going to say it's difficult, but there are some real key things that you have to do to make that work for you. And that's going to also be in that Ninja Video Marketing System. Get boat listings. If you offer brokerage, if you are a broker, this is really key. There's a strategy that I teach in the system that's going to help you generate more of those boat listings. Going to get more boat listings. The other thing it's going to do is if you buy used boats, it's going to allow you to buy some extra used boats. I probably have, I don't know, 5 to 10 that I bring into my dealership on a yearly basis that I present for them to buy, and a lot of them go through. And it's a very simple technique. It's a really easy thing to do, but again, it doesn't apply to everybody, so I didn't put it in this general overall video, but it is included in that Ninja Video Marketing System. Just think about if you can get another 5 listings a year, what that generates to. Even if you have a minimum brokerage fee of, let's say, $2,000, if you get 5 new ones, that's an extra 10 grand in the bank. If you're able to buy a few used boats, the margins on those are going to be significantly higher, especially if they're higher end boats. Let's say $3,000 or $4,000 on a low end, and you get another 4 or 5 of those. That's $15,000 to $20,000 extra in your pocket with just those 2 strategies alone. So it's very valuable, and it's just a simple technique that you can put in place because I've already developed it for you. All you got to do is plug it in and bring those listings in, and then save time on deliveries. We talked about at the very beginning in that first video. Time is one of our biggest issues. We spend so much time in that condensed period of time over our selling season that every time you can save a half hour on a delivery or make the customer experience that much more superior to your competition and save time, there's a lot of value in that. And there's a time-saving technique that I teach on deliveries that I really think you're going to get a lot of value from, and I really think you're going to like it. Getting found. We talked in the last video about getting found. That's really, you can have a great donut and you can do all the right things. You can have a great video and you can do all the right things there, but unless it gets viewed, it really does not matter. So in the Get Found section, I'm going to dig into more detail on how to get found, the specifics that you need to use to get the results that I'm talking about here. The first one is Google+. We talked about Google and YouTube being owned by the same company. There's also Google+. It's kind of the competition to Facebook, Google's answer to Facebook. And there's a real simple, a one-click technique that's going to help you get found more easily using Google+. And it's very, very powerful, and it almost guarantees you first page ranking on the search engines when you use the right search terms. And that alone is going to get your video views way up there. I saw a significant boost when I figured this out earlier this year. And your YouTube channel. As you set up your YouTube channel, hopefully you've done it. Hopefully you've already set yours up, but you'll notice that there's a lot more detail in setting up the channel, the About Us section, the linking of websites, the meta tags. There's a lot of detailed stuff there. And what I'm going to do is, there's going to be some lecture on here's what you need to do, but there's also going to be a component where I review your YouTube channel. I review it and I make suggestions. Hey, this is great, but if we adjusted this and we moved this here and we said something like this, it's going to make it even more powerful, get you more subscribers, get you more viewers, and ultimately more phone calls and more leads into your boat business. The boat previews. We talked about this last video. It's an amazing strategy. It's probably, of the things I do, it's the one that makes the phone ring the quickest. Send out a boat preview email, and I get 4 or 5 responses and a handful of phone calls just from that one action. It takes me 10 minutes to set up, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. I'm going to show you the tools that I use and the resources that I use, and really just give it to you on a silver platter. The other thing I'm going to ask is that you put me on the distribution list, and I will monitor it for a period of time and make sure that you're doing everything right. If I come up with some additional things that are beneficial, I'll share those with you as well, because it's an ever-evolving system and process as technologies change, as I learn things, as I deal with other boat businesses and dealers and brokers, and I'll pass those along to you as well. Email templates. I use an email template on the boat preview that I've already built that I can share with you, but there's also email templates. I talked about the personal emails of sending them to my clients after they come in, and the autoresponders. I've already built these templates out. I already know what they need to say, and I'm going to give those to you, but I'm also going to help you adjust them for your particular boat business. There may be some minor tweaks that you need to make, and I'm going to help you through that. And that's stuff that we're going to do together. The autoresponders. I've got a fantastic autoresponder series. that, again, will need to be adjusted and tweaked for everybody, but I'm going to give that to you. I'm going to give you those 12 emails and the series that they go out in that allow me to communicate with my customers on autopilot, 24/7, 365. I don't touch it, and I know that every single customer in my database, when I get their email, is getting a contact from me over the right period of time. So you don't have people fall through the cracks. You don't have people that are like, hey, I stopped in there, or I called or I emailed, and I never ever heard back from them. You'll eliminate that completely. And we know how easily that happens in the heart of the season. I mean, you use whatever system you have to stay on top of it as a salesperson, but people fall through the cracks. And this right here eliminates that. And think about this. If it eliminates it and you make one extra boat sale from it, what's your margin on a boat sale? We talked about a brokerage. You maybe have a $2,000 minimum. If you're selling used boats, it's probably $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000. If you're selling used boats or new boats, it could be as much as $10,000 to $20,000 to $30,000 to $50,000, depending on what you actually sell. And losing just one of those could cost you a whole lot of money. Channel upgrades. We talked about setting up the YouTube channel. There's also, over time, there's upgrades that I'm going to tell you about. It took me just kind of trial and error to figure them out. What happens is YouTube actually gives you additional access. The longer you have your channel, the more you prove that your content's getting views, and that you're providing good, consistent content, like you will with your video boat walkarounds and the other strategies. I'm going to tell you what those are so that you can be on the lookout for them, and you don't miss an opportunity to do something that's going to add value because you just didn't know it was coming available. So I'm going to help you with those channel upgrades. Advanced strategies. When it comes to getting found, there's a lot of advanced strategies that you can use that are going to help you get found more easily and help you get found precisely by the right people. And again, I went with the general overview to match as many people's needs as possible. But these advanced strategies are going to be based on your business, are going to be based on your marketplace. And we're going to have a conversation at that one-on-one time, and we're going to develop those advanced strategies for you. And that leads us to the next one. Make some time-saving tools. I'm a big believer in saving time and using templates and using systems. And with these advanced strategies and these time-saving tools, it's going to really allow you to do all of this. Just boom, boom, boom. You may even be able to have somebody else in your dealership that has some administrative time available to handle this for you as well. And it's those time-saving tools that I found invaluable as I've been going through the system and creating it. Year after year, I found better and simpler ways to do things that speed it up and speed it up and speed it up. And I'm going to pass those along to you as well. Easy editing. You may have been thinking as we've gone through this, hey Matt, there's a process where I'm not sure how to get all this stuff together. Well, YouTube has a very easy editing tool within it, and I'm going to walk you through, hold your hand and show you exactly how to use it, give you the tools in sort of a lecture format in a video, and actually give you screenshots of what's going on and how to use it. But I'm also going to be there as a resource if you get stuck. The first couple times that you do an editing job, we're going to go ahead and match up our screens together so I can see what's on your screen, and we're going to do an editing project together and show you how simple and easy it can be, and give you some easy tricks and techniques to speed that up as well. Get found more. We talked about all the strategies, the emails and the Google, but there's also a couple other ways that you can get found more by using paid ads. Let's say that you have a boat that you really, really want to sell, or is it going to be a really high margin deal and it makes sense to promote that specifically. There are some ad placements that you can do where for just 25, 75 cents maybe on the high end, you can get that video showing up in ads so you can promote that video while you have it available and until that boat sells, and then you pull it down. It's a great advertising strategy if you have a particular boat that you want to move. Let's say you over-ordered, or you got a trade-in that you really need to unload quick, or you have a little bit more expensive boat that, hey, you can spend some extra money to get some traffic on that boat, and that's a great way that Get Found More is a great tool that we just didn't have time to cover in the first 3 videos. The tools and the resources. We talked about a lot of different ways to get your message out there and to get found. Well, I'm going to give you the tools that I've created to make it really easy, and I'm going to give you the resources, some of the vendors, and the most expensive thing I'm going to give you is $35 a month. You may not even need that. So don't think that the resources are going to make this really expensive. A lot of them are going to be free, maybe $5 or $10, but $35 a month is the most expensive thing that you need to put all of this together and really to become a video ninja. So that's what you're all going to get, and there's probably more that I don't have listed in here, because that one-on-one time we're going to cover exactly what you need. Now here's the thing, is because I'm committing my personal time to this, and I'm already extremely busy with coaching dealers one-on-one on just a general sales and marketing level, working with manufacturers and working with their dealers and doing special coaching programs for them. But I've blocked out some time, and I've set this up so that over the next 5 days you have access to participate, but I've only got 27 spots available. So once I hit 27, I'm shutting it down, because I just don't have that much time with all the one-on-one stuff that we're going to be doing together. I just don't have time to spend with more than 27 individual clients. So here's what I've got, is I've got a special program set up for those 27 people, the first 27 that sign up. If you look down below, there should be a little pop-up that's going to give you some more details, some more specifics on exactly what you're going to get, and the pricing and all of that. There is a special discount for the next 5 days. I've discounted it. If you look at the value, if you get a couple used listings and a couple used boats, that's going to be worth $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 to you. By doing the boat previews, we talked about my funnel, that about 7 to 10 boats a month. If you think about the value that this video marketing system is going to create, and the only expense may be $35 a month, if you even need that, and 27 minutes a week, so it's very, very minimal. I mean, I probably could charge $5,000, $10,000 for this, and you're going to get multiples in return. I'll tell you that I've put a big discount to it, so I can get those 27 people involved that are really serious about it. You got to be committed, and you've got to be serious, because what I don't want, if you fit this description, please don't enter the program, okay? Because we're going to be working one-on-one, and I don't want to have to work with a pain in the ass, to be frank. So here's the thing, is if you're a whiner, if you're a complainer, I don't want you to sign up. Just go ahead and shut this video off right now and walk away. Take what you've used and figure it out on your own. Number 2, I only want to work with people that are doers. I want to work with people that are going to jump in, dive in head first, and get this stuff knocked out, because we've got time together for 3 months. And in those 3 months, I need you to be a ninja video marketer. And we're going to do that by being doers. We're going to get it done, because I'm going to give you an assignment to do. Hey, go get this done, and you're going to do it. So the next time we talk, we've made progress, and we made progress because I've got a systematic way that I'm going to get you to become that ninja video marketer and really get this done as quickly as possible on the setup. The other thing is I don't want to work with people that are not honest and ethical. For me personally, it's a huge part of the way I do business in my boat business, the way I do business in my coaching and consulting business, is I don't want anything to do with people that are doing hard sell techniques, people that are doing bait and switch, people that are just not ethical and not honest. If you fit that bill, again, figure it out on your own. I don't want any part of helping accelerate your success and putting you on that, putting you in the fast lane. So there you go. That's who it's not for. If you are a doer, if you are serious about success, if you understand the importance of video, if you understand the importance of using this medium, and you really want the shortcuts, yeah, you can figure this all out on your own. I've given you a lot of information, and there are going to be some people that say, I got what I need, and check it out on their own. That's awesome. That's fantastic. it's what I did. I mean, I created this over 5 years, and it's worked well for me. I'm already giving you a real jump start. So take it if you want and do it. But if you're that person that says, you know what, for an investment of less than a one boat sale, I can speed up my success. I can learn some shortcuts. It won't take me years and years to figure all this stuff out. I want the help. I want the coaching, and I want the one-on-one coaching and the information. Then click down below. I think you're going to get a lot of value out of it. I look forward to working to those 27 people. And remember, the deadline is also 5 days. So in 5 days, that the whole offer goes away. Or if it's before that, if we get 27 before that, then we go ahead and it shuts down then. So don't delay, don't hesitate. It's really going to be, when I hit that 27, it's going to be done. Or if we hit that 5 days, I'm going to be done, because I want to get this started now. I want to get coaching with all these people and going through that process. So if you're interested, click that button down below and get signed up. And I really look forward to that one-on-one time. Good luck in the boat business, and hopefully we'll be working together soon. Take care.